What's going on, dudes? It's your boy, Andy Matrix. I'm in front of the camera. What's up? I'm doing a little experiment here. I'm trying to see how people react to me being in front of the camera. But let's go ahead and get to our topic here, which is, AA games being able to save the gaming industry. Right? There are certain things that are wrong with gaming industry, and a lot of those things that are wrong came in with live service games, pay to play games, which are good and bad at the same time. And I think that the gaming industry and even the entertainment industry, like Hollywood and heck, even the music industry, we all need to just pump the brakes and just take a step back. Take a step back, baby. Take a step back.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
Because I think technology is just putting everything on like hyperdrive, and people are not like slowing down and just taking a look and getting a feel for everything. It's like these corporations just want you to consume.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
Right? So, let me explain to you how AA games, right? Not AAA games, but AA games can save the gaming industry. So, look, AAA games are too expensive. Modern day AAA games, they basically have the budget of like a big Hollywood film like The Avengers. The Avengers cost about $200 million to make, and something like God of War, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that takes about $140 million, $150 million. That's basically a big movie budget, right? Like, it's crazy. And also, these humongous movie budgets are making them go broke. So why don't they just take a step back and make games that people want to play, right? So because it seems like they're just going along with technological trends. They're not really thinking about what do people want to play. Yeah, we can make games with good graphics, but like, do we really have to spend $200 million on a game? Why can't we just use like a $50 million budget on a game instead? And then so that, we can make more profits on that. They're not, nobody's really thinking. They're just thinking, oh, what's the next technological trend? And how can we just put it out there? AAA games are too expensive, and they're making gaming studios just go absolutely bankrupt. So if you're going bankrupt because of these games, why don't you just, pump the brakes, stop for a second and think, how can we make really good gameplay, really good games without going broke? Nobody's thinking about that. Everybody's just like, oh, I guess we gotta spend $1 billion on one game because that's what everybody else is doing, right? Well, let me bring this up a little bit. Another thing is if you play HIFI Rush came out for the Xbox and the PC. And HIFI Rush was such a nostalgic game because it felt like we were back in the 2000s with the PlayStation 2. Look, there's a reason why the PlayStation 2 was such an amazing freaking console. Not only, and again, for that time, the PlayStation 2, it was a simple console, but it has so many games. The amount of games you were able to play on that platform were amazing. From Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, like the best Final Fantasy games came out, except for maybe 7. The best Final Fantasy games came out for the PlayStation 2. Kingdom Hearts came out for the PlayStation 2. Crash Bandicoot. I hope this is just so, the amount of titles is just incredible. The fighting games, the shooting games, the sports games, everything. Like the PlayStation 2, we need to bring back more of that. So HIFI Rush proved that, yeah, we can make a game that doesn't have, super duper realistic graphics. All it needs is a good story, good gameplay, very unique. a very, very, very unique type of game, put it out there, just boom, and it can be good. It can do great. It can sell a lot of copies, as long as you don't put it on the Xbox Game Pass. Don't put it on the Xbox Game Pass. Actually have people buy the damn thing. So, yeah, Hi-Fi Rush. He proved it. It proved that we can have everything. Decent graphics, really good gameplay, unique, and a very unique story. We can have it all, but we have to make some compromise. We have to compromise and not spend such huge amounts of money on one game that could, Oh, and another thing is exclusivity. Let's forget the exclusivity. Come on, man. We don't need that. Just put it on all platforms. We saw that with PlayStation 5, absolutely destroyed the Final Fantasy franchise because of exclusivity. Exclusivity is only good for the corporation. It's not good for consumers. I'm for the consumer. Now the third thing I want to talk about, I talked about play more PlayStation 2 games. So I think if companies start to make PlayStation 2 style games with modern graphics, that'll be great, because the problem is a lot of modern games, like, we have become the beta testers, because they put out these games and then the games are unfinished, but we're playing them, and then we give the company feedback. We give Sony or Microsoft feedback, and then they're like, oh, we see what is wrong with the game. Yeah, we'll send you an update. So we're the beta testers now, except that we're paying to be beta testers. We're not getting paid to be beta testers. So I guess this is just a way for them to just save money, like squeeze us from as much money as they can. And finally, live service games suck. Look, I know that live service games, you start out paying for free, and then you go on to start spending money on the platform. But it's like, people want to finish game. They don't want to continue paying for more and more money for one game. It just sucks. I know there's like very successful games out there, like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14, and other games like Fortnite, where it's cool to spend more money so that you can win. And look, those games are great. Like, those games are cool. But like the majority of people, once you have too many live service games, then it becomes a problem. And then what companies are doing is that they're trying to bring that over to just AAA games and AA games. They want to make you keep paying for just one game. I mean, Final Fantasy 15 and other games, the whole DLC thing, downloadable content, you buy the game for $60, and then the DLC comes out, that's $10, $15, $20. It's like, why do we have to keep paying more money for an unfinished game? So I think if companies just like make one game, make you pay one price, $60, $70, whatever, and if they focus on story and gameplay, it can be, it can fix a lot of problems, just by going the traditional route. It can fix a lot of problems, and we wouldn't have this absolute, bullshit of a gaming collapse that we're having now. So that's why I think AA games can really save the gaming industry. Lower budgets, good story, good gameplay, as opposed to high budgets, cinematic, super graphics. Basically, you're in a movie type of games. Very different. But hey, whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Tell me what you think about AA games. Are you for AA games, or are you not? Comment below. Tell me what you think. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. Yo, it's your boy Andy Matrix, showing his face. Godspeed, baby.